The Angry Birds Movie 3 just dropped its very first trailer, and honestly, I have some thoughts. I wasn't even expecting this trailer to come out as soon as it did, and after watching it, I don't really know exactly how to feel yet. I'm not blown away, but I also think it doesn't look bad necessarily. The animation definitely does not look as good as the first two, and I think it's because a different studio now that Paramount's actually animating it instead of Sony, so it doesn't look as good, but it also doesn't look bad. But let's talk about the whole franchise before we get into the trailer itself. The first Angry Birds movie was honestly pretty decent. It wasn't anything groundbreaking or one of the greatest animated movies of all time, but it was just fun. It captured what Angry Birds is all about. Red is this angry bird who doesn't really fit in, and the movie actually gave him a pretty solid character arc. It also had a few funny moments and the animation looked good. Overall, it was a fun family movie. Then we get the Angry Birds movie 2. For me, this one was definitely a step down from the first. I didn't really think it was as funny as the first movie, the story wasn't as quite strong as the first, but I still enjoyed it. Seeing the birds and the pigs have to work together to go against the eagles and have to go and travel to their island and go up against them was really interesting and really fun. There was some cool elements there, and I liked seeing them work together. Again, it wasn't amazing, but it was still a fun watch. I'm honestly a little surprised when they announced a third Angry Birds movie. Neither the first two movies were really massive box office hits, so I wasn't really expecting the franchise to continue. But here we are. And after watching this first teaser, I actually think they're hiding a lot. The big focus in this trailer was that Red is becoming a dad. Now he has 3 kids, including a baby and 2 older kids. I actually think it's really interesting the direction they're going with his character. If you think back to the first movie, Red's entire story was about feeling not belonged. No one cared about him, no one listened to him, he didn't feel accepted in the city. And now he's in a completely different stage of his life. He's a father. And it looks like the biggest conflict in the movie will be him wondering if he's actually a good dad. His kids are not listening to him, his kids don't care about him, and he has to reckon with that idea that he might not be needed for his older kids. How can he help his younger baby? You know, it's going to be hard for him to actually be that dad. I think it's a natural evolution of his character, and if they actually handle it well, it could actually be really well and one of the strongest parts of the whole movie. Now for the trailer itself, we didn't really see much. There was a couple of funny moments, but nothing really laugh out loud. And I really thought the moments that really were kind of chuckles or kind of funny were really like stupid funny and not that good. Most of it was really just introducing us to Red's family and setting up where he is now in life. What's really interesting is what we didn't see. We barely saw the pigs in this trailer. Even though we know they're back because of the director's comments, we really didn't see much of the other side characters. That tells me that they're probably saving a lot of the adventure side of it for the next trailer or for even the movie. And there's one rumor that's going around that makes me think that this could make a lot of sense. Some fans believe that this movie could involve a giant meteor heading towards Bird Island. One big reason fans are thinking this could happen is because if we look at the logo, the number 3 crashes down into the ground, leaving crack marks behind it. Plus, the movie's description says Red has to save the island again. So maybe this teaser is really hiding a lot of the real plot and just setting up Red's family for now. If this is true, this could be one of the biggest adventures of all time in this franchise and could really be much better and deserving of this third movie. And honestly, this makes a lot of sense. This is just a teaser trailer and it did its job. It didn't really reveal too much, and that's what it was supposed to do. So overall, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not really overly excited, but I also don't think it looks necessarily bad. If it can end up being another fun family adventure with a good, strong story for Red, I'll be happy. I just hope in the next trailer they actually show us a little bit more and see if they're actually tapping into this space meteor element. But we'll have to wait and see for the next trailer. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Angry Birds Movie 3? Comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest movie news.